Oh dear. This might be interrupted, so I am cutting it a bit fine. I'm expecting a couple of parcels in the post. Well, 8:38, but they can be as late as 9:30, or they can be early. But it will only take me a couple of seconds just to nip from the R to pick my mail up. Well, Ozric Tentacles 220 tour, Glasgow. Well, I'm not entirely equipped to get to Glasgow, but it's possibly a real word of knowledge that maybe I should be there, but I can throw the pendulum. Well, who knows? Oh, it doesn't say when. So we'll put that on hold. As you do. Oh, I love them. Brilliant band. Connection. Right. Yes. Now, this lady that I'm sort of giving a shout out, but whatever, she would help me set up Black Unicorn. Now, I can't remember her name, but I can remember she was actually going out or married to a member of Ozric Tentacles. And it's her that turned me on to Ozric Tentacles, get it? And I met her at Findhorn, and she was living, in the park area. Oh, she had a caravan. Rare. And her boyfriend came to visit her. There can't be many, come on, rare ladies who happen to be in a relationship with one of the members of Ozric Tentacles. If I put my brain to it, I couldn't tell whether he was a guitarist, drummer, but I had met him. And he came to the park, and he's a brilliant mechanic. And so while he was there, right. And they've got a beautiful little girl. So that's it. So they had parted amicably, if that's the word, but he'd come actually to obviously see his ex-wife, but more entirely his child. And she was a fantastic little girl. And this lady used to take her child to school on the back of a bike, and the school, Rafford. Fucking hell, this is good. In fact, she moved out to Rafford later, because of the child. It's just someone messaging. Oh, this has definitely placed you, lady. Rare. But I can't remember your name, but that's whatever. So you moved out to Rafford and I came to a party. Oh, I can go on and on. I came to a party there. You know the fuck I am. Right. Rare. Popeye the Sailor Man. Rare. You would have known. Fuck's sake. You know who I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. And you moved to this community. And it was a little commune as well, in Rafford. Oh, this is a place. And I came to the party, and I was high as a kite, as normal, and everyone had gone. Rare. And everyone had just gone, but I'm one of these Dr. John the Night Tripper all-nighter jobs. And not plus the fact I had no car, rare. And my nearest home would have been at Findhorn. So you let me stay the night, and everyone went to bed. No one's freaked out because he just said, "Oh no, you use some Findhorn, you haven't got a car," and people hadn't offered to give me a lift. Rare. Well, no, I wasn't quite like that, but it just matters me. Okay. No, I had again, keep on about this, the film. Oh, there was a time I was quite a party animal. Yeah. But, I'd only smoke marijuana, I wasn't into beer. But yeah, I used to love getting high with people, as you do. Yeah, but I can't remember your name. But you know me, and I'd love to meet you again. I can't. It's all I can say in here. Ozric Tentacles, you were married to one of them, and you got this beautiful girl. I can't remember, and I met you in the park. I'm trying to think what else you see. Oh, you used to love going to raves. Rare. So that was the time of the raves thing. And all the men were like dogs sniffing around her. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we didn't have sex. Come on, if I'd had sex, I'd remember. No. But you were well liked by the male community, and they were like dogs sniffing around. That's it. You come back from a rave about 3 a.m. So you've been all dancing all night and probably on certain substances. And probably about 2 men. Oh, but you could handle yourself. It wouldn't like. But they were obviously hustling or, and you didn't a lot of the times. And we didn't have sex. So we had a special friendship, though. And, well, that's something coming to mind. There's very few people I can say is my friend. And you were one of them. But I can't remember your name. What you like, Clark? Oh dear, keep taking the tablets. So that is you. I've just said it. You turned me on to Ozric Tentacles, and they're an incredible band. They are on tour. Who knows? Well, who knows? Oh, I think you'd turn up. Yeah, they were your favourite band, not because your boyfriend, well, probably that was part of it, but or your married one. Yeah, oh no, can't go on. You played Ozric Tentacles to me, and I thought, fucking hell, this is good stuff. Gone, and it is, and it's all instrumental. Well, there's a few things they break into a bit of vocals, but mainly instrumental. And it's great to hear they're still touring, because I think at the time it was probably the same, or they were about the same age as me. I never met the whole band, but I did meet the drummer. But and if you get to hear about this, mate, because we did meet, and you were the man that you were Jack the Lad with vehicles. So while you were staying, visiting your daughter, word got around, and all the park members are you were doing up their cars in open air in the park. Yeah. And you were known to be very good, very cheap as well. You were rip-off. And lots of middle class people. So I know I was with you when you were on your cars. There you go. And they were posh cars, like can't think near, but they weren't your Ford Escort shit. These were quality motors. But of course, it'd cost them the earth if they took it to a proper garage. And so we've touched doors, as we say. And I've been with you at the car, but I can't remember your name. But I don't mind having a chat. You could be very instrumental in helping me get together Black Unicorn. Of course you can. Well, you are. See, you're still a touring band. You must have loads of people who would be interested. Women only. Yeah. Oh, no, that's solid as solid, nothing personal. I feel most men are cunts. And I'd have shared this with your girlfriend as well. It's a bit of a joke. I went to a men's group. Yeah, famous quote. I think they put it on my gravestone. Men's group. talking stick and Big TP, and it was the time that was happening. And it's the time of the raves, so there may be two and single and all mixed up. But this is when raves are the big thing. And like you say, your wife, she was all your ex and wife, used to love going to raves. And she had a couple of friends, but I can't remember them either. But they also went in a little gang, and they either hitched or got a lift. But, well, like I say, she'd get back home, even if, because these things late at night, and she'll be at 3 in the morning, and there'll be certain men sniffing around like dogs, and she'd let me stay in her caravan or sit in it, yeah. Oh, I'd be babysitting. Oh, for God's sake, yeah. Well, really, because she's a very intelligent little girl, and it's not like I became her uncle or anything. But no, she would know that I'm there, and so she felt safe. But she'd just go to bed. Because she had to get up for school and all this. And she was a beautiful little girl, and she's probably a little woman now. Yeah, like I say, well, how time flies when you're enjoying yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think that's you done. Like I say, you went to Rafford. That's it. You moved to a commune in Rafford. I came to the party. Probably it's a moving in party or something, but whatever. And your little daughter was going to school near Rafford, so that's why you decided to move. Well, probably more than that, because there's a group of friends here, it's like a little commune. Well, where do we go from here, Batman? I don't know. I think the media are playing games. Yeah. There's this whole thing about, and that would really fuck them up, right? Whole thing about how China, and there's this virus. You've only got to look at, there's only 8 people killed, and whatever, and that could all be bollocks as well. But they've cancelled New Year celebrations. Fucking hell. Old people travel from all over the world to go to the New Year celebrations, get it? And they've been cancelled because there's a so-called virus and they're worried it could spread. That could be the media fucking up China. It's probably no fucking thing at all. But like I said, many people who normally go there are not going to fucking go. Get it? There's this risk. Well, they're making out people are being stopped. They probably aren't. Oh, that's me posting. Hold on. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, dear. How's it coming? Here's a ball. Oh, yeah, that's me 200 grams of my herb. I've shown it before. Hey, hold on. Oh, well, I'm expecting a letter with a checkbook from the bank thing. I could check my mail. It said, no, I'm sure it hasn't come. I probably might have to ring them up. Unusual as well, isn't it? Checkbook. But it's sort of nationwide, and that's a handy thing, actually. Well, for instance, you could write a check, sign it, date it, and how much, and then show it to someone. get it like now, and they know it's on the way, and that could, well, again, if you've got a degree of trust, well, goods could already be on the way, or my thing. There you go. It's just, I've got money to pay to Facebook, and that would surely be enough. Well, could not. She said, well, I'm sorry, I've still got to wait. And of course, it goes to America. But anyway, I've got a checkbook coming. It isn't here. I can double check. But he's like, well, yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I don't know. Sometimes the parcel post comes separate to ordinary post. Anyway, I'm doing this anyway. I've got another 20 odd minutes of this. And then get on with my day, as they say. So that's me breakfast. That's a variation on a theme. Although I shared this actually the other day. That is a smoothie. And it works incredible. The oil's obviously mixed right through, but it was a cocktail. There was some left over. So there is a slight oil film because there's some left over from last night. Waste not, want not. And I've just mixed the two. It's a smoothie come hemp tea, which is another thing I've tried. Well, as a variation on the theme, and it works well. So you make a pot of tea, but you put the oil in with the tea because it's boiling water. Get it? You put over the thing, and then you've got a marijuana and mine's gone again. Because I'm actually thinking of this Ozric Tentacles. Or slip. Here you go. Ozric Tentacles, mate. Yeah, bloody good band. Yeah. Ozric Bollocks. Willie Shakespeare, possibly, but Oh, no, that's really nice. It's very creamy and milky, but actually about that much. Oh, that much was tea. My old dad, not my mum, but my dad, waste not, want not. And I do. Okay, Batman. You can see I haven't actually washed again because, well, that's my routine. You can see I get up, do a video possibly, wait for the postman and then nip back and have a shower. I've got no appointments or anywhere to go today. So that's, I'll carry on and there might be another. Well, I don't need to go to it for that if it's just a letter. If not, I will probably ring them up. I don't really need a checkbook. Oh, and on that trip, today I think is like D-Day, meaning I still have my Bank of Scotland car account open, but in theory, my new Nationwide opens. And as I've shared, my pension is split into 3 payments. One of the payments, because they send them off early and they can't alter the thing, has gone to my Bank of Scotland. Be interesting to see, because they could do a sour grapes, because basically I've dropped them. I said, no more banking with you. And it's from that I shared this. The police came round. It's brilliant how it went. I can't get again. How fantastic. They're at the door and say, I'm sorry, I'm not going to let you in because I could be anything I was doing, but there wasn't else, But the gist of it was, and she had it in her hand, this big letter that they've been sent by the bank. Because I'll share this. Now, see, this covers himself, right? Oh, he's mad. He said he is a Hell's Angel, which I did. And I was mad. Well, it was my brother coming through. But anyway, we can do that again. It's a bit of fun. So I'm on the phone to Bank of Scotland, and I've met this lovely lady, and it's like a disabled option or whatever, not an office, but yeah, they deal with disabled people and you've got sessions or whatever. And she was lovely, and she was from the Philippines. So, of course, I do all my bit about Matty and does she might know, and is she on Facebook and all this, just being really friendly. But then she comes to the gist of our conversation, which is what I'm trying to get credit, whether it's a credit card. Well, I went for the credit card because the overdraft was higher interest. So I said, no, I want to apply for a credit card if that's possible. Oh, I only want a couple £100, it's a crossover. And she could see that, constantly having this problem of crossing over between payments. And sometimes it'd be a few days out. And they did say, you could alter your, that wouldn't have worked, direct debit, didn't we? Because it's unexpected bills, that's it. And if something like that happens, I'm fucked. Yeah, that's well recommended. And there's a little bit of coffee in there as well. And here you go, rare. I've got all this gear. Ninja, that's you can see it's an 31 ounce. What's 1,000 ml? It's a litre. And it might go a bit flat, it depends how long it's left. I can soon whack it back in the Ninja. It's a brilliant, and just 10 seconds and that's back on program, if you like, remixed in and frothed up. There was something else. I think I've just done that, yeah. Well, up to date. Yeah, I've been stumped to just do this. It's all right because the police have gone. And she was freaked out. I didn't finish that, yeah. Which bank? Get me perfect thing. Get it, they're trying to take me for the cunt and just gain entrance to my home. Get it on the pretense that they've got this letter from the bank and all that. But it was blown out. Because I first said, and it got the wind out of sales. Which bank, please? And of course that confused them. Oh no. I said, which bank? And then I had to tell her, I knew, of course, because this is right. Oh, the Bank of Scotland. They're no longer my bank. Get it? So that means that whole letter, even though it was a complaint against me for telling them to fuck off, and I'm a Hell's Angel, so they could technically have grounds to, I did assess for mental capacity. I'm fucking here and now, mate, and solid, and was more in the picture than they were. Again, I said, which bank? I did say, no, I'm not letting you in, sorry, I'm busy. Right? Well, wham, plus the fact this is how I see it. I'm on retreat. No one comes in here. Oh, if I'm on retreat, technically. Yeah. And that's your right, any of you, Okay, if the police come with search warrant, but that's a bit different now because of the circumstances that happened. And that's the trip. The female police woman was the same policewoman that came to my house after the fire and searched my house and took away herbal material, which wasn't illegal, marijuana. It wasn't marijuana, sorry, it was San Pedro cactus powder, which is bright red, and it was salvia divorum, and I'd made my own shaman's mix. We're probably talking about, I say at least £1,000 worth of equipment, because I had these big tub drums of it. And of course, they were perfectly survived the fire because it wasn't a fire, it was like a smouldering. That's what I'd say it was, yeah, it's a smouldering. And a charcoal chip, you get these charcoal tablets and spat, quite rare. Again, I'm going to all that, that's quite a rare occurrence. But anyway, and that went into a big box full of incense, the real stuff, Francis and Murph or whatever. I bought it all in bulk, And that then, it wouldn't have lit, it just smouldered, but created a lot of smoke. As I said, all the old lamb bride's blessed now, because there's all this incense burning up and waffling through my bloody window in the loft. Alrighty. And so she was one of the police team that came to my home, because I gave them permission. Didn't have to. But I didn't think they were going to take a lot of stuff. I suppose they had to, but you would have thought they'd have just tested it, found it was neutral and returned it. Well, that's my trip. So, they went and burnt it. Yeah. Anyway, and I didn't get receipts. So there could be issues there. Well, we've got no, because they tried to cover it, got no record of any herbal material being burnt from your fire, Mr. Clark. I'm speculating. Oh no, this herbal mix in the wrong hands could be worth a lot of money. Because £9 out of 10, the little monkeys tried it. And it had blown their bollocks off. It put them straight on the astral plane. And it was sort of, the effect it had on me was boom. And this is my little bedroom here. Luckily I went in there and I sat on the bed, but then it was boom, and that was 2 hits. And I could feel all the tingling and the thing from the first hit. Right, well, and then that was it. Whoa, and I had to put the joint. Well, it was like a little joint I made out. I had an ashtray there, because I was thinking I was just gonna, rare, but it wasn't quite there, rare. And that was powerful stuff. Well, anyone can check that out. Salvia divorum is also named diviner's herb. San Pedro cactus is, well, San Pedro, not St. Peter, but it is actually related to being connected with a saint. San Pedro, yeah. And it's a very natural product, and it's sold as incense. And it's just the cactuses cut and they're dried in the sun, and then they are crumpled up to a powder, right? But purely natural product. And that's what I was going, well, there you go. I was collecting incenses. Yeah. I've got all the stuff, frankincense, myrrh, and all that. And you can buy all that online. In fact, I went to a guy called Miss Incense Man. Yeah. Yeah. That's all he sells. But you get quality stuff and bulk if you want bulk. That's it. So if you're going to, as I do, set up a shrine, get it, and you're going to burn it every day as part of your practice, I bought a fucking big box of the stuff. Of course I did. My dad again, buy bulk. And I came across this. I think it was advertised as sacred incense or something like that. And I thought, this is interesting. And it said, San Pedro cactus. Then I went to another, it wasn't the same place, where they were selling Salvia divorum. Again, you could say just like other husker, 2 completely separate things, but when Mick, there you go, now I've just said it. Oh, this is, magic stuff, to put it mildly. Yeah. And this is why I feel my friends there, whoever tried it, said, fuck it, what the fuck's this? Because I'm like, that's it. And it could have been marketed because a lot of people, it's sick, but these people who get this cat drug or something to put people out and have sex, but it only lasts 15 minutes. And there's things like, people buy laughing gas. It's just their mentality. not really getting high, but that's it, right? And the same trip with this. Yeah, it could be stuff you took to a party. I'm doing it now, and for a bit of a laugh, knock out people, because it would just whack them back, and everyone could have a good laugh. And then you go round, imagine you go round to another group of people who haven't sussed. Oh, do you want to try this? Well, that's how some people are, mate. I'm sorry about it. You're fucking cunt idiots. But yeah, and it could have been synthesized. Okay. Well, a chemical, if I use the right word, synthetic, a synthetic version of it, which wouldn't have been as good, but would have had similar sort of effects. So they isolate a couple of the compounds which they think are causing this effect, and then it could have been made in a laboratory and marketed. I don't know what they call it, knockout, whatever. Well, they might have looked it up. Astral plane. That says, oh yeah, God, you go online, how to astral travel, right? Not realizing that, yes, people can and do astral travel, but they have the grounding and the ritual of being trained as a shaman, because you have a reason to astral travel. You go on a shaman's journey, and you can access information about someone who's needing healing, as an example. And but you've got all the ritual and prayers with it, not just shove somebody's stamina rare and it's partying. There's all this. Well, you might have got a bad experience, I would have thought. Oh yeah, you might. That's it. Yeah, you're someone totally unprepared, and then you're shunted onto astral. It'd be a horrifying experience. Yeah. And it might do them quite a bit of psychological damage. Yeah. You're in a party scene, there's all this shit going on, and you whack somebody down your neck, whatever it was, all the liquid, and then you're whack. You might think you've gone insane, who knows what, Yeah. Not an intelligent thing to do. Yeah. But I return to Earth. These are all just things, and I could never do it without money or without fame. So this is the other trip. Still, the major goal is to get Black Unicorn law. This has given me 20 years ago, for fuck's sake, or was it 10 years? Whatever, 10 years. And it's led me here, there, and everywhere, and nowhere, man. It's everywhere and nowhere, baby. Yeah. And it was interesting. Like I say, I've connected in with certain famous people, Sir Richard Branson, rare. I never spoke to him, but Pete Townsend, rare. And whatever. But like I say, I didn't get any fruit. Well, there's the reason why. Oh, yeah. If Richard Branson had got back to me, he wouldn't have liked that. Oh, no, I don't want men. I think they're all a bunch of cunts. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. I'm looking for women, mate. You got any women friends that you feel might be interested in setting up this charity? Okay. Well, that's it. I'm having it told. A lot of men aren't ready to receive this word, but it is the word. And the word generally is, it's time we let the women take control. And this is all with the divine feminine coming back, and that's all the same trip. It's all interlinked. And that is, well, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Well, there you go. There's a trip. Mark Zuckerberg has said, again, whether it is genuine, I've got 3 people that helped me set up Black Unicorn. He's also chipped in a bit about this. So he's seen the potential of it. Well, obviously he's a fairly educated man. and has offered, it's probably a bit would I like him to help me set this up? Meaning, well, there you go, probably a commercial thing, but oh yeah, this is an alternative antidepressant, let alone its other capabilities of perhaps being a cure for diabetes. That might need the other herb adding, get it? And that's no problem. And that is a complete medicine. Holy basil, Jamaican cherry, and just a wee bit of cannabis is a complete mix, which, well, I'm having a channel here, is a complete heal-all. Everything, a help and assist. Again, upon their faith be it so. Keep them to, well, that keeps coming through me, that word. So someone takes this and thinks, nice milkshake. Yeah. And that's all it is to them. Someone else takes it as a sacrament and blesses it themselves and is given it by a shaman like me right here. Take this and this will heal you. And they've got the faith it will heal them. That's quite a bit interesting mix because it's so it's not just milk and holy basil. There is some hemp tea, and that does it proves the point. That is the best mix. So you just get yourself a kettle, get some hemp tea. You can put the oil in with it, boiling water, and then you can just milk it like you would tea. Yeah. So you pour the tea and then you just add some milk to taste. And you can add coffee. No, you won't want to do that. I said, yeah. The hemp tea would be a more than enough flavour. You wouldn't want to put coffee in, but this generally has just a little sprinkle of coffee in. Because it is just milk, oil and coffee. And it makes a really nice, like a latte coffee sort of thing, the sort of thing you want in the morning, like it is now, rare. It was something else. How are we doing for time? Oh yeah, this is a real shorty, 37 minutes, so we'll bring something else in, of positive nature. Well, I'm going later to follow up my MP thing. It looks like, again, you shouldn't ever put all your irons in one basket, that I'm now just waiting for my lottery winnings. So what a downer I'm going to get if it is a scam. But if I'm also putting energy into getting my mobility allowance through the government, which will get me a car, might not be a Jaguar, and if I get it backdated, that'll give me my wheelchair, and then I'm laughing. Then that's it. The second trip is obviously if I haven't got this big money win, I will be, that's in motion. Yeah, I will be reconnecting in with Findhorn. But I have said, I speak my mind. I've got the phone number for what's called the NSA, which is the body that, allows people to become an outside member, because that's what I'm asking to do. And that means I can use the facilities there, pay for them, and set up my healing there. And I get a little card, which I've already designed, put it in the Phoenix shop, and start my healing work if I get a car, right? It might not be a Jaguar. So that's positive. But I've clearly shared, and I'll share again now, whoever sees. I'm not interested in seeing a man. I prefer to work with females. And the thing about all men are cunts, it just means idiots. okay? So it's not an abusive thing. It means all men are idiots. Now, I don't think I'm alone in that. If we're going to point the finger of blame, who was it who crucified Jesus Christ? It was men, not women. Who was at the bottom of Jesus Christ's crucifixion, whereas all the men, well, I've just thrown it there, all the men had legged it, gone, nada. And it's 3, maybe 4 women. Again, that's just scriptural thing, but it was funny. Yeah, Mary Magdalene, yes, Mother Mary, and I believe there was another Mary. But what? That's just it, 3 Marys then, whatever. But the trip is they're all women. And then you say, oh, well, that wasn't much doing, because they're just sussed, oh, that's just his mother. Wow. Mary Magdalene wasn't his mother. And the other Mary wasn't. They're obviously younger women. No. The guards did show some compassion. There you go. We used to. They were just grunts doing their job. Right, take this cunt down the thing and crucify him. And they had a ritual. After a certain time, again, you could argue that as a person's mercy. He's in pain, probably semi-conscious. And then there's this ritual where a spear was pierced through his side. And there's something like blood and water or whatever. But when that came out, that was a clear sign that he was dead. Yeah. And then we've got the aspects of the spear of destiny, which people like Adolf Hitler, and other such characters who were aware of the occult knowledge. This knowledge, although it's called esoteric, does give some people some kind of power. But as we all know, you've got the powers of darkness and you've got the powers of light, like the yin and yang symbol, and the light overcomes darkness. Or they're just 2 sides of the same coin. Get it? There's nothing completely evil. Because God's got to be in everything. Nothing can exist without God. So even powers of darkness or Satan, get all these just symbols in a sense, although you could argue there actually was a Satan and it is a devil, and it's an angel, but the same trip. That light overcomes darkness. Yeah. And being upon your faith be it so. So someone like me could walk into a room full of demonic, possessed fucking idiot cunts who've been fucking around generally sexually, and they wouldn't have any power over me. I would be one of these cunts that could bring out a cross as a symbol because I can focus on that. Well, I've had that as my prophetic word. Sorry about it. A word given in connection with that was, I see you walking down a road and lots of little evil entities are running away and you're moving in the power or energy of joy. Well, there you go. There's a lesson for me, although I've only known it. You manifest joy, the powers of darkness scatter. Seems to say, well, just have a laugh, But yeah, love, peace, joy. So joy is a gift of the spirit. Yeah, someone who can manifest joy is moving in the spirit. Now, that's an interesting one. I do move in joy, but some people say, oh, he's manic, he's high, he's manic, and it's actually joy. It's a pure spiritual energy. So far from someone who sees someone manifesting joy as thinking, oh, he's light-headed, Yes, oh yeah, I've had that. Oh, he doesn't take anything seriously. He's always joyful. Yeah. That's another criticism I've had projected onto me. The general trip is that he's a light-headed idiot, hasn't got any intelligence, and just, light-headed, hey, right? No. Probably one of the most serious fuckers on the planet. Hence, I bring the cutting word. Oh, I saw a lovely Greta, didn't know her name a few months back, and she was good. She was at this conference. Well, and I saw a brilliant, there you go, I took a bit of time out, President Trump's recent, I suppose you call it a press conference or something. Oh, and he handled himself well. Oh, yeah. And very to the throat and the juggler about his, he said the same thing as I've channeled, that people were out. That's it, he used the term, as I was coming down the escalator, meaning symbolic is taking office, coming into things, people were already ganging up against him. And I said, he hadn't done a fucking thing yet. He's just been anointed or whatever word, well, it's a Freudian slip, but it's a good Freudian slip, been anointed as the president. And he said to us, oh yeah, my wife was following me down and that. And before they got to the bottom of the escalator, there were already people planning to get rid of him. And that ain't right. You know what I mean? You give everybody a chance, but they weren't prepared to do that. They just saw him, which he was, a threat. Yeah. And so they wanted to get rid of him. And you're sharing that his populace is still good. And there's a strong chance he feels he will be re-elected for a second office. But of course, all these other motherfucks, that's it. That's their one pointed function for life for some of them, is to get rid of Mr. Trump. Well, not quite how it should be. As he said, he shared about, all my successes and things I've achieved aren't reported very much by the news. And he said, statistically, jobs have gone down or up, you get me, quoting lots of facts like this, and said, we haven't had this amount of prosperity and whatever for over 20 years or something, and he's even talking about other presidents, but in a good way. Something about they tried to impeach this other president, but it didn't happen. Yeah, that sort of ilk. So he wasn't just, these are Obama and all other people you could say were his, not enemies, but other side. But he's saying, oh no, and he mentioned a couple of other presidents as well. And he is praising people, sort of people are not so much even part of his own political group, but people, mayor. He's going on about this mayor who was brilliant, but got misunderstood. Oh Lord, please don't let me be. Yeah. So he was slagged. Again, he's right. He's having a go at the media. And yet it's the media that are there. But you know what? Oh, he said, oh no, that man was a real credit. This is this mayor of New York, right? That probably did get blacklisted or booted, whatever, through the media again. And he's saying again, that they are distorting the truth. And he's just issued this statement, which that wasn't it. But, when I've got a couple of minutes, well, it's more than there, I'd like to check that out. And apparently it's quite a lengthy document, 14 pages or something. But he seemed fairly confident that this impeachment thing will just fizzle out because it's got, again, as he would say, it's got no real actual substance. It's just hearsay and gossip by people who just want him out and whatever. And he quoted this guy. He said, well, that's it. A member of the opposition was saying, oh, well, we're not going to get him out on election grounds. No, they felt he would be re-elected. We'll just have to impeach him. Now, where's that at? Well, it means we don't give a fuck what the people want. Get it, power trips again. We just want the cunt out. And but surely the election's the most, well, sort of democracy, isn't it? It's what the people want. I mean, we've had that with Brexit, you see here. You know how that, for 3 years, there's all this shit going on, and now we are leaving the common market. Oh, you mentioned, that's it. That's interesting. You mentioned that his relationships with the common market weren't too good. And we don't just mean relationships, it's meaning they're the, quote, the hardest people to deal with. Meaning they're arrogant fucks. And even though he had valid arguments and value reasons, it's all to do with money, okay. But he said they're the hardest people. He said, oh, you can get on with China. You know, we've now got some new deals worked out. But these people are not. I mean, they are. I would say in the spirit that the European Union are a bunch of arrogant fucks. And I would put it down to also that most of the European leaders are fucking men. Although I can't see that ever being well, you never know. Certain people might rise up and say, no, fuck the men, chuck them out, we want women. Admittedly, you've still got to have good women, but that's it as a, you know, the fuck the men party. There you go, a political party just saying, fuck men, they're a bunch of cunts, Your Honour. Yeah. Well, it's not that simple, Graham, I'm being told. A little placard, fuck men, man. Oh, and that's for this shit at NSA. No, I do just feel, and it can be done on quite a good level, if you follow me, that men are idiots. It'd be very hard to prove they're not, because well, the world's just full of mistakes and things that have been done mainly by men. Anyway, it's my charity, it's my vision, I've channeled it, and that might be a criticism some people could bring. You know, this man's a perfectly good treasurer, you know, proven chat record, as a matter of fact. And I would say, no, the only thing I would concede, if it was, but I don't think it will be, a really contentious issue, well, we get the women committee of women together, then I can withdraw and they can vote on this themselves. I.e., do they want to allow men into positions of power within it? Yeah. So it starts off like that. And as I've shared, you know, I'm more than prepared because I'm a man, right? And I said, well, you fuck off, you hypocrite. Well, you know, okay, yeah, fine. You know, happy, it's good, and I totally entrust them, and it's their ball game. I could still come in and have some, you know, you can be a patron, you know, there's offices you can have, and you still have a vote, but yeah. Well, again, I've got to play it by ear because it's whatever. On that note, yeah, that's it. We'll end on that. I feel if my trip to Canada comes together, which is supposedly part of my lottery winnings, includes 2 medical checkups, and I've already had discussion saying, well, I don't want to just go see a doctor for a checkup. I'd like to participate in some kind of detox program. which could be over-supervised by doctors, whatever. And on that grounds, they've agreed to pay 60% of my accommodation. So it's the air ticket, obviously return flight there and back, and also 60% of the accommodation, which I think is a very nice gesture. Yeah. But we'll see. You see, this could all be bullshit, Graham, and you're going to have a nice little fall. Yeah, I could end there. What's the time? I want to get out of here. 55 minutes. Let's just see. No, they're all from India. It's probably to do with the time. You know, Mohammed Safar, Akshari Prabhu. I know that Prabhupada is an Indian. Ashok Kumar joined. Yeah, they're all either Indian or whatever. So they probably can't speak a word of English anyway. Yeah. Well, yeah. That is, so I know I'm going to wind up with, well, I don't know. I'm repeating myself. Nothing much news coming through. I was just about to go into then the science of satsang, which I've ministered to. Oh, I'm having correction now. Yeah, I'm being told, of course you will repeat yourself, Graham. Although you're aspiring to bring new teaching through, get it, stuff that I've never heard before myself, that isn't how it will go. Because, yeah, other people will see this particular video and that's it. Trust. I'm being told to just trust wherever you're being led in the spirit. Even though part of you, that's your ego coming in saying, oh, look, I've talked about this before, rare. The mechanics is, well, we are 2 or 3, but I know when I get into a radio interview, as an example, the level of channeling will just go right through the roof. It's just common sense. The more people your potential audience is, the more topics and things you're going to move into. That's just scientific fact that is it. But at the moment, I've got 3 people watching, and also this takes into effect whoever might see this. But then, well, we're going, so again, the gist of this channeling was Ozric Tentacles, who are now about to go on tour, and Glasgow, which is one of their tour dates, and is a very high chance that this lady who I met will be at that concert. Whatever. Oh yeah, I mean, we had a good connection. We weren't, we weren't sexually involved. That's it. We had a very pure, good friendship. And she obviously trusted me and all the rest, I'd babysit her daughter and took an interest in her daughter, and knew about going to school, went to a house moving. But anyway, shut up. So, shut up. That's it. Thank you very much for those that have come in. Great. I'll just do that. I do that occasionally. My email address, should anyone want to contact me regarding Black Unicorn or anything I've mentioned in this channeling video, is Gampa. I'll spell that Ghampa, Gampa 77 @gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. And like I say, we'll leave it at that. Goodbye for now. We're now, oh gosh, it's freak. I don't normally do them at this time in the morning. I'm still waiting for checkbook. It's obviously not coming because we're now, well past 9:30. Bye for now.